Okay, so I just recorded a video and I didn't think I was going to do another one. I'm doing another one. So I'm doing the Moldavite video. I wasn't going to do it today, but I'm doing it today. So let's talk about it. So this is an update video. For those of you who don't know, I've been working with Moldavite. I'd say for over a year and a half now. I think I've been making videos for about a year, but I've been working with it for about a year and a half. Yeah, I'd say. It's been about a year and a half. And I know everyone's kind of like, Moldavite, it kind of just like ruins your life. No. Let me tell you what happened when I got mine, okay? So this is my kind of anniversary update, year and a half. This is what happened to me when I used Moldavite. Buckle up. It's good. This is just what happened to me. Again, everyone's story is different. Everyone's life is different. So first of all, Moldavite is a tektite from outer space, much like me. Otherworldly. Godly, if you will. No, I'm just kidding. It is top tier. Though. So, it's highly expensive. And let me just tell you what happened when I got mine. When I got my Moldavite, I was instructed not to put it in my room. The first night, I was told to keep it in my house, but not in my room. Didn't do that. Didn't listen to that. Oh, no. The first thing I did was put it in my room. And here's why. For those of you who are new here, and you don't know me, or maybe you do, my name is Aphrodite. I am black, just light bright, obviously. But I practice various things. I was born into various things, and so my ancestors kind of already had a very specific plan for how I was going to be working with Moldavite. And so when I brought it in, the first thing that I was instructed to do was actually put it on my ancestral altar so that they could kind of do what they were going to do with it first before I could wear it and do all of that. So yeah, no, I learned a long time ago to listen to what they're telling me before what anyone else on the outside world is telling me. Last time I didn't listen to them, I got an ancestral whooping. I don't know if you know what those feel like. They hurt. This is like you fall asleep, you wake up in the astrals, and when you wake up the next morning, your body is sore as fuck. It feels like someone squared up with you and dragged you across that pavement. Anyways, let's just say that my lesson was learned, right? So when they tell me to do something, I do it. But also I have a really good team. So I know exactly who I'm working with, and when they switch out, and when the energies are different, and things of that nature. So, but that's a conversation for a whole nother day, right? Knowing who your ancestors are, standing your ground, picking and choosing who you work with, things of that nature. Back to the Moldavite. They did what they were going to do with it first. I think it sat there on my ancestral altar for a week or two before I even touched it again. And when I did, it felt I think a lot of people described it as being very intense. For me, it wasn't very intense. And I'll tell you why. My aura, where I sit energetically, like my frequency, is already pretty. I sit in that little in between spot consistently, if that makes sense. So holding this tektite was not like, oh my God. It was more like, this is kind of what this feels like when I enter into that transition period, just like when meditating, just before I enter into seeing who it is that I'm going to be speaking with today. Oh, okay. So, like, for those of you who are new to meditation or like you meditate, you get in that trance like state, and the trance like state feels good, and then you get the tingles, and then you kind of feel like you're just about to fall, but like not falling. You enter into the zone, and then you communicate with whoever you were intending to communicate with. That's the feeling that I got when I was holding it. It's like that in between stage, just right there. But I constantly kind of walked that stage, so it wasn't like all powerful. To me, it was more of a mellow. Oh, okay. I get it. I get why people are so drawn. It definitely it lures you. It pulls you in. So you definitely do have to be ready for this. You definitely do have to be ready. Be 100% ready. Within the first couple of months of working with this tektite, I developed the strength to say no, where I would normally say yes. Saying yes was getting me into a lot of trouble, and I mean a lot of trouble, because I am very giving. I am very giving to the point where my bank account was on zero. I'm very giving to the point where, like, if someone gave me $25 to go get food, and then one of my friends was like, yo, I just had the roughest day and such, I would give them my last $25 to make sure that they were good, because I love them so much. And all of my friends, people who I actually call my friend, I've said this in a video before, I consider to be family. So I'm going to go all out for you. You know what I mean? I'm going to make sure you have what you need. And that was getting me into trouble. And so I had to, and so I had to learn to start saying no, especially because I was starting to see that the energy wasn't really reciprocated. And, yeah, at first I used to be a very, well, I'm just going to give you the same energy you were giving me. And I think working with Moldavite helped me strengthen that bond a lot more with my ancestors and my guides. I'm not going to specifically say which ones. Oh, I guess they're saying I can say which ones. For sure, Metatron. If you know anything about me and alchemy, you understand that one. But like, just the power of like tongue, the power of my voice, the power of saying no. But I used to be really into like reciprocating the energy, right? So I'm just going to give you the same energy you were giving me. And when I really started working with Moldavite, and I could hear more and see more, and they were giving me more advice, and I had finally realized what they had done to it before I put it on. They were telling me, why are you doing that? Why are you lowering yourself to prove a point? You could just say no and stop. They'll get it eventually. They'll get that you're just not you're not doing it anymore. You're not playing this game anymore. And I think a lot of people realized when I just kind of fell off that I wasn't doing that shit anymore. Oops. too fucking bad. And to this day, I still kind of act nonchalant about it. I mean, I'm very nice. I'm still very nice. I'm still very giving. I'm just I let my ancestors tell me who I am and am not allowed to be giving to, because sometimes being giving to the wrong people has me running through these cycles over and over and over again. And part of me working with Moldavite was to end some of these karmic cycles that I just could not, for whatever reason, let go of. That I just really could not let go of for the life of me. I moved in survival mode for so long, and I moved through this need of needing to take care of everyone for so long, that I just didn't know how to stop. I didn't know how to get off. And so when I got that Moldavite, it kind of fucking shoved me off. Took me out of survival mode, took me out of my masculine, and helped me realign with my feminine, into receiving, into balancing myself out first, which I'm still learning to do. Again, healing takes time. It is a cycle. It is never ending. It's not an overnight thing. Over the course of the last year, working with Moldavite, once I moved into learning to say no, they said, okay, you can handle saying no. Great. We're going to move you to a new environment. Boom. That's where I am now. Moved into a new apartment. They said, okay, you can handle that. We're going to give you a couple more things you can handle. Credit score went up. Clients changed. The clients that I dealt with changed. The platforms and the content that I worked with changed. My health changed. A lot of things that I had put off and put to the back burner, I brought to the surface. Turns out there were a lot of serious issues that I was blind to that are now being addressed. Let me tell you how blessed I am. I'm so blessed that when I started taking care of myself again, one of the things I was like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym, and I started doing that. Then I was like, I'm going to add Pilates to my routine. I looked at it and I was like, no, I'm not paying for Pilates. No, screw that. Went to my doctor to get checked out again to see, what one of my issues was. And they go, oh, after you gave birth, your body never really recuperated the way it was supposed to. I don't know why no one really checked on you or told you this or whatever. Your bones are kind of clinging to whatever, your muscles kind of clinging to whatever, and that's why your body hurts so bad. I was like, holy shit, that's why my body hurts? They're like, yeah, you're hyper flexible, your muscles are just kind of all over the place right now doing it. I'm like, shit, really? They're like, yeah, so here's what we want you to do. We want you to try rehabilitation Pilates to work your core and bring your muscles to the center where they're supposed to be. We're going to have you do that for 6 weeks and see what happens. Guys, my insurance covered it. I'm telling you, Moldavite will not rip your life apart. It will take away the things that need to go, the things that you are blind to, the things that you refuse to let go of. But you have to hold up that golden mirror and accept the part that you played in allowing your life to be this way. If you can't handle that, then yeah, you're going to be crying. What is that the girls say now? Crying, spitting, throwing up, all up and down the wall. I know you know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about when I say that too. A mess. Hot ass mess. But when you really When you really, really assess your life and the part you played in it, and Moldavite goes, okay, do you see it now? Can we take it now? And you go, yeah, you can take it. You can take it. That's when things start to get better, because you can only go uphill when the energies that have no business being in your life are finally gone. Something I read the other day, what was it? We all know the saying that rejection sometimes is protection, but there was another one about how you can't get what it is that you've been asking for because you're not in the right spot or something like that. Or the right people, you don't have the right people around you. You have the wrong people around you. It might be the right time. It might have been that golden opportunity for you, but because you don't have the right people around you, you have the wrong people around you, that blessing has to be blocked for right now, because they would have completely ruined it for you. They would have ruined the experience for you. They would have had you all up and down 10 ways to Sunday, just ruined it for you, baby. Yeah. Moldavite is the craziest thing. I tell people, if you're ready for a life change, then do it. I 110% recommend you do it. You can go all the way to my first video, which I think is pinned to my profile, actually. You can look at that video from then until now and see the difference. See the physical difference. See how I have changed my appearance, the way that I represent myself, the way that I carry myself. Just look, just go back and look. I'll have it somewhere up here too. Moldavite changed my life. It definitely changed my life, and I definitely recommend it to everyone who's been getting that feeling of wanting to use it. Just be ready for the shift. Just be ready to let go of anything that's no longer serving you. Okay? Be ready for the good stuff too, though, because let me tell you, moving, having my credit score increase, getting approved for credit cards when I've never been approved for credit cards in my life. Let me tell you, I got approved for a credit card on my birthday. I got approved for a credit card on my birthday, which is a personal number for me. So, like, that hit for, like, so many reasons. Having a partner who holds me accountable. Oh, yeah. Definitely holds me accountable. Does not tolerate my Piscean bullshit of the over emotional crybaby bullshit. No, absolutely not. I mean, yeah, sometimes, because I'm great, look at me, but when it comes to the big stuff, no, absolutely not. What are you doing? What are you doing? You worked really hard to get where you are right now. You went from being homeless to being a great mom, a spiritual teacher on multiple platforms, just trying to educate people and help people grow and heal. Why would you want to step backwards? Get it together, girl. And I love that for me. And I love that for you, because that's the energy you'll be stepping into. Really just stepping into the energy of taking back your life. Moldavite is a tool to help you take back control of your life. I don't know why people are so scared of it. You are scared of the unknown. You are scared of being uncomfortable. I was scared of being uncomfortable. I'm still scared of being uncomfortable. Okay? I'm not perfect. I'm still scared of being uncomfortable. Guess what? I'm doing this shit anyway. There is no other way to be. There's no other way to do it. Gotta be uncomfortable to learn, to explore, to meet the people you're supposed to meet, to find your tribe, to grow. Yeah, my ancestors and my guides, they really just took my piece of Moldavite and turned it into a little intercom thing, a little walkie-talkie, if you will. They amplified everything that was already going on. So if you work with Moldavite, I'm curious, if you are a practitioner like myself, if you're a practitioner and you work with Moldavite, what did it do for you? What did it amplify for you? Did it change anything for you? Because I'm curious about other practitioners' kind of experiences with it. Because my Moldavite, I was told it's not gonna. Most people kind of lose theirs or forget that they had it. I was told I was gonna end up giving mine to a student that I was gonna have in the future. So whoever I end up mentoring, hi, hello, you're gonna end up getting my crazy piece of Moldavite. You'll know that you are divinely protected because it's been heavily blessed, by my crazy ancestors. And then it'll be heavily blessed by your crazy ancestors. We mean that with all of the love and in all of the best ways possible. But yeah, this has been my year update, my Moldavite anniversary video. I don't really know what to call it. Moldavite has the power to change you for the better if you let it. Don't let the fear of change and the unknown stop you from stepping into your highest timeline and into your best life. I did, and it just slowed down the progress. But once I finally allowed everything to just do what it needed to do, and I allowed myself to grow, and I stopped playing the victim, and I looked into that golden mirror and I accepted my part. I accepted the part that I played in allowing my life to end up the way that it did. I grew, shot up like a weed. Accountability goes both ways. Yeah, someone might have fucked you over, but I mean, if it was a continuous fuck over, did you let them? Did you set boundaries? Did you try to stop them? Or did you just kind of meh? Think about that. But yes, if you like this video, please like it. That's how it shows up on other people's pages. The algorithm be doing its algorithm thing. If you want a reading from me, you can email me. My email is in the description box below. Or if you just want to tip me, my payment methods are also in the description box below. And I will be updating this channel more frequently. I was in hibernation mode, hermit mode, healing. I've been sick, but I'm back now. So all of the greatest videos will be coming soon. Astral projection, the things I've seen, the entities I've spoken to, and so on. Yeah, but I hope you have a great day. I hope you keep thriving and that you become the best version of yourself and that you do not let fear hold you back. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.